Something new just breezed through the door. Bit of geek porn today. We have a Silicon Graphics fuel. Looks like 11/8 of 2004. These are off lease from the US government. We have a DVD-ROM on the top. This is a very nice looking case. I like this case a lot. On the back, we have PS2 keyboard and mouse, 2 USB, 2 serial, parallel, Ethernet, L1 port, and then we got some empty PCI slots, and then down here is the graphics card. Here's the back, label, high pot. Now, for convenience, I've already kind of popped this door. This is just as I have received it. I got this in here 10 minutes ago. So let's see. Comes with all the drive rails for optional drives. Looks like the hard drive is just this nice system here where they sit on here at an angle. Looks like they have forced air cooling, so you can use some pretty high-speed stuff. A giant fan duct here with a clear top, which is kind of nice. Look in there and see how nasty it is. We have a 460 watt, let's see. Yep, 460 watt power supply. Let's take a couple things out and see what we can find. So after unstringing a rather long cable and undoing 2 screws, this swings out like this. That's cool. I like that. Looking in here, looks like we can remove our duct. That's quite a lot of heat sinkage. Look at those giant RAM sticks. Look at that slot. Wow, these are very interesting. So, looks like these are crossbar ASICs. This daughter board here is the actual CPU card. Looks like there's some external cache sitting on there, both above and below. And don't know what that is. Wow. Looks like we have PCIX or 64-bit PCI. There's nothing on the inner door, so don't know if they're 66 megahertz or 133 megahertz. It's pretty interesting. Kind of almost looks like an ATX power supply connector, but it's got its own 8-pin custom connector up there in the corner. And of course, no hard drive because it was a government machine. So let's go ahead and boot it up. This hard drive tray is actually latched in the outward position. There's a tab under here, right here. Push that down, and then you can slide the drive tray back in. But don't forget to put your duct back in first. It's a very interesting shape. Pipes air directly. Wow, that's interesting. And that's for cooling the RAM. Very well thought out design. Okay, let me do our tab. I will be selling these systems on eBay. There will be 6 of them available. Price is $400 shipped. Gets you a 168 gig 10,000 RPM hard drive loaded with IRIX 6.5. And as you can see, these towers are minty fresh. There's some light scuffs and scratches. None you will receive with a broken door. no cracked panels or anything like that. So let's test it out. Okay, we got signal, or I mean signal that there's no signal. Input 2. We have power and reset. Nice. So that lights up a really nice red. It's a very slick tower. Ooh. Just give the system a minute to come up. Cycle both inputs here. There we go. Now we're on solid. And we're up and running. The refresh rate is actually high enough on this CRT that it doesn't trip up the camera. That's kind of nice. Password. Oh, fuck. Well, it's clearly evident that there's some work to be done. Should you decide to purchase one of these systems from me, you can be rest assured that it won't have a password on it, and that it works just fine. So, that's a small preview. I will have a longer video and a tour coming up later. I haven't decided if I'm going to keep one of these for myself. I'm quite happy with my Octane 2 up there in the corner. So, I don't know. Who knows? Maybe, maybe not. I know that a few of these are 800 megahertz, so it's definitely faster than the Octane 2 could ever go. So I think you could go up to 600, a pair of 600s on those. I don't know if these are multi-CPU or single. Looks like they're just a bunch of single CPUs. And I don't know if multiple CPUs were an option. So there's a little bit of research to be done, a little bit of work to be done. But most importantly, I just saved these from being end-of-lifed. So if you're a hobbyist or you're somewhere overseas, I'm definitely willing to ship if you're willing to pay the price. So let me know.